Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Anno 2070 once more to Maynard, of course. Where else should we be? And Maynard, well, Maynard is going to change a bit right now because Maynard gets a new population into its city. And no, it's not a tier 6 or anything like that. We're actually starting from scratch again, but not, of course, with a whole new city, but with a new district. For this, let's get rid of this depot here. We got 150,000 credits available right now, and with that we can actually purchase the tax. That is Professor Dr. Salman Devi.
I'm the spokesperson for the Independent Science Council at SAAT, the leading international forum for research and science.
This is all nice and dandy, and this guy for 10,000 credits gives me some new blueprints that we can use, and there we have them, the tax. And boy, this is going to be important because with those tax we actually need one more resource for our missile launch pads, right, that we're preparing right now. Don't forget, in order to destroy this massive ship down here, we're going to need some atomic missiles for sure, and if I want to really destroy it, we actually will need quite a lot of resources for that. And one of those resources that we need is not the explosives that we have already, not the uranium that we have already. Nope, it's actually kerosene. And kerosene is something that we're unlocking here with the tax if I have 100 lab assistants. And lucky us, this is only the first tier really and nothing else. So I can jolly good go in here and build me the tech industry, more or less, that we can have then in this area. So let's go ahead and build me another road system here. Whoops, not like this. And get me that new population in. And there we have them already in all the glory. And yeah, we're just going to need 100 of them. The cool thing about these guys is they're also just consuming some fish. We already have this. The algae food or functional food, you know, you need algae for that, and it's algae food for me is actually something that we need a deep sea base for. That is something I don't have yet and won't have for the foreseeable future because we cannot afford to fortify yet another area of my city, right? So let's go ahead and just get me some tax out there. This is looking a bit nasty. Let's do this and have some blocks of these guys here. They actually require a lot of tools, unfortunately, right? So it's not going to be something that I can mass spam. As you can see, 2 tons of tools each one of these buildings. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of resources there on my part to get at least 100 in, right? So we have 40 now with those guys here, and 100 I need. So let's have a look at my trade ships. And oh yeah, this one here. And we can actually take, let's say, weapons, right? We actually have also weapons on board. And let's go to Thor, good old Thor, there you are. We're at peace with him right now, and Thor has stuff to sell. I would like to get concrete and steel out of him. He actually also purchases weapons for 50 credits per ton, which is not that bad overall. Let's just use the piece that we have right now with him to purchase some things. Even though with 150,000 on the balance here, we are really well off financially right now, so this is not something I need to push that much. Yeah, about the fish, there's also that continued destruction of my ports. That, yeah, this is the only way of actually doing this right now.
Do me a favor.
Nah, I cannot do any protection right now, Tilder. I'm really sorry about this. Now, where is it? Also here, while we're in the area, let's actually purchase me one, or build me one of more
building under enemy attack.
Depots. There it is. This is actually worth 6,000. Thank you very much, Thor. And then I'm going in and purchase me some concrete and steel beams. And let's also get some more grapes, right? Sugar we have plenty of, but the grapes I want to get as long as this is still active there. Let's get them away. This one is fine. We have the tools again, so let's continue with... oh, wait a second. No, that was already enough, right? We already have the kerosene production unlocked. And as you can see, it's also rather simple. We already have the oil refineries here, right? And it just needs this building here in addition, then the fuel factory. For this, however, we do need carbon as well. And carbon, boom, there we have it, just requires coal and fuel, once again, that we already have. So in this case, I can actually build one of these right away without any hassle, right? And it would then really just work out. Let's go ahead, do this. We should have enough coal really in this area. It's okay. It's okay. Let's build me another coal extractor, because I really do need more coal. And up here, let's go ahead and get me grapes. Right, 40 tons we still have before Keto comes in and destroys it again. We got 100 tons of sugar there right now, so this is fine. Another thing I would like to do in the meantime is, yeah, fixing my luxury food production. And for that we need more truffles, right? Truffle cities, and also perhaps a few more lobsters. So we have lots of lobsters out in stock. That's the truffles. Alright. There's basically a lot of space that these plantations need. Also get me another gourmet factory out there. Let's upgrade that depot here. And let's build me another depot over here at the edge of town. And there we will hopefully be able to, yeah, add a few more truffle plants. So there we have one. And perhaps we can actually keep the fields on that side. It's always tricky. Nah, it's not possible with the beach. Actually have it over there then. Alright, and then we can have another truffle here.
Warning. Vehicle under attack.
Oh, come on. This has to work.
Vehicle destroyed by
What?
enemy fire.
Oh, yeah.
Alert.
Never forget your
Registering
ships,
attack
right?
on
Otherwise,
enemy
Keto is going to wreck them and wreck your day. And with
Warning.
that, we've lost 4 ships.
Building
That's
under
okay, we
enemy
can
attack.
rebuild them again immediately, as we have enough resources anyway. Yeah, that's also Hector again here, who is thinking like he's a smart boy now. Let's go with ceasefire with Hector. Can afford this.
You again?
And off he goes, and we do keep our depots hopefully. And this one up there. Get the fish in, because fish we need. Now here we already have now the first carbon in. Perfect. We just need to wait now a bit, right? To get enough of that out. And then we're going to have another production area here now for the oil and for the kerosene then. I would like to have at least 2 kerosene productions up and running, so that we have then everything ready for that. Heavy weapons is also something that we still miss, but that is something that we should already be perfectly prepared for. Yes, we have lots of explosives at this point, so we can actually start with that. However, without kerosene, there's not much use in actually building me a water fleet. Right, Keto is retracting again. Can I purchase something else from someone? He would have tools. Tools are actually quite well. And he doesn't really have
You keep
anything.
it up. You might even take it into the Barracudas.
Oh, carbon. Yeah, we can speed things up a bit by purchasing carbon off Tori.
Destroyed by enemy.
And as expected, this has been destroyed again. We're just going to wait now again a bit
Building
until
under enemy
grapes has
attack.
been stocked up. Let's actually upgrade my depot here so that we have a bit more storage available. And once again, over here,
Alert.
let's scare them away.
Enemy attack.
Oh, and
On
here.
one of your buildings.
I hate Keto. Have I said this already? I don't know.
Are you? Yeah.
Still some cooldown here. What is happening there? What? Thor also once again declares war on us. Thank you very much, Thor. I don't know why you're doing this. Let's get the civil defense on the way right away.
For you that I
He leaves my islands alone.
Declaration of war between neighbors registered.
And Tilda and Hector are also at war that I don't care about.
Building under enemy
Oh yeah,
attack.
attacking my flags here. Very smart. Just with the choppers. Can we build another one? Yes. There you go. Destroyed.
Vehicle completed.
And my harbor is a bit full. That's okay. How's my trade routes looking, by the way? They're still active. That's at least something. At least this trade route here, that's super important.
Warning. Building under enemy attack.
Right, and there's also
Your
a
days are
Firebird.
numbered.
But this is also going down really quickly there to the flag, right? So no chance there really. Alright, I don't know. I don't think we can get the carbon now, right?
Technologies are complex, but user-friendly. That's okay.
Right. Let's just see that no one destroys me now. Of course, he's destroying me now. It's fine. 4,000
Alert.
wasted.
Crime rate has reached critical level.
It just had to do. Now, next up, crime levels are going up. Why?
You or me? It's time for the showdown.
We need another prison. Over here. And look at that. These big birds
I
there
get you-
going through my town like it's nothing. Going to my flags and getting, of course, wrecked.
Registering new vehicle.
You can also lose ships like this, of course, if you want to. You don't have to, Thor, but you can if you like to. Now, okay, we have that. We have, yeah, I need to wait for carbon now. There's no way to get more carbon in. I could build me another carbon factory, but then again we are losing all the kerosene that we have and the coal, so one will have to do it for now. Right, and then we can prepare actually the next one, and that is then the fuel factory. So I need at least 20 carbon. We already have 10 for those 2 fuel factories. I could build them, of course, right away. The first one here, and then I just need my... There it is. And then I just need now some additional refineries. That is actually something we can do. So one of them requires 3 oil fields, as we know by now.
Clear. Crime under control.
Let's just see that we actually get them out here. With the first one. I still want to make a connection though to it, but just in case I do have some surplus. And then we can have a second one here with 1, 3, 4 oil fields in the back. There you go. Supplying it all now with fuel, basically, to have this up and running, to have this up and running, and a second fuel factory, and that should be it then, right? And with that, we are also now starting the kerosene production. Hooray, that's great. Next up in Maynard, and look at how Maynard is under siege there from so many ships around it. Next up, I would like to check my gourmet food there again. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like completely out like champagne all the time, but it's also not coming up there really. Lobsters we have. We still don't have enough truffles, so let's continue with that reinforcement. Another truffle factory here should be fine. No, it's not. Really?
Enemy attack.
I was totally expecting this to work out though. Fortunately, those fields are really big. There you go.
Warning. Registering enemy majority of shares. Danger.
Yeah, he could purchase it now. And let's purchase it back immediately so we don't lose that one. Thank you very much for telling me. And there is once again another one of these buggers. Destroyed. I mean, quickly. There's nothing quickly about that. Down it is. And let's get the ships back into the harbor immediately because Keto, of course, is already on the move again. Trying to get this out. Alright, here we would have a full sugar now and grape again. I could go ahead. First of all... Yeah, there's no way for me to get those depots. Create the depots there to have a bit more in-island storage, right?
Vehicle under attack.
And there's the submarine, and for this I have my Viper
Alert.
to defend us. Also what we have now with the techies is the anti-submarine defense here, the offshore defense. Only attack submarines. So this is pretty great. However, it costs me carbon as well. But carbon is something that we actually should have done soon. Holy cow, really. Doesn't get easier, really. Out. Back home, this one's still alive. Carbon, we have 6, so I do have now room for another fuel factory here soon. Kerosene, we might need a third one.
Destroyed by enemy fire.
And my trade routes. This one here. This one here, perfect. This one has still one more spot. And this one actually takes now the kerosene over then, right? So once we have this, we should have it actually there. There it is. Let's get kerosene to Maynard. And with that, we have all the production materials now available for the nuclear missiles or long-range missiles. I'm not even sure if they're nuclear at this point. I mean, they're using uranium, so I guess they are. Right, I will also need some more flags here. By the way, also we have the airport available. Allows aircraft construction. I think we're fine with the ships though for the moment. And with Keto, she can attack all types of ships with maximum damage. So there's not that much we can do about it. Aircrafts will not make much of a difference there, I think. Oh, I can, by the way, build me another Viper, right? And another freighter. Let's keep the last one available for now.
Game.
Alright, let's check it out once again, my gourmet food here. Still out of truffles, incredible, right? I need another truffles factory. Have it out here, the last one that I can afford for now. Right, and then we would have a bit more space here. But yeah, here I really don't want to Still want to have some room for population growth there as well.
Registering new vehicle.
Right, the second Viper is out, so we should be well protected against submarines again.
Silence! You'll find no mercy here.
Okay, yeah, 8 more minutes, then we have a lot more peace again. Then we can use this trade route here once more. That's going to be important for me. Okay, perfect. So we theoretically have now everything ready for the fuel factory. However, I'm also a bit low now on building modules. So let's just fix this problem there as well. How's it looking now with the missile pads? Yeah, now we only need the heavy weapons, and we have everything for this as well. We have the explosives, we have lots of iron, so I can actually start with the arsenal. Let's just see where we should have it. Probably up here in my production area already. And with that, the last puzzle is activated, and that's the heavy weapons. They're going to be super useful also for heavy ships then as well, and bombers and whatnot. So this production, super happy about this.
Between neighbors.
Alright, there's also...
There's
oh,
nothing
look
to
at that.
discuss.
Tori takes over this island here. I mean, she could actually succeed with that. And by the way, since we have so much money, we could also take over an
Get
island
outta
ourselves. It's probably not this one here, even though it's cheap. I was looking here. We'll have that. Let's purchase back that share here. And then we could start purchasing
Get out.
shares here in 10 minutes. Might be actually worth a shot, right? With the money that we have and also the income that we have. This is absolutely realistic.
Alert.
Yeah,
Registering
come
attack
on.
one of your vehicles.
Don't annoy me with those combat warnings all the time. I need the building modules. Quite a lot of them. And some more too. Get this over here.
End of the truth.
What's going on here? Why is my
Time to get
Zodiac ship
serious
going
again.
down here? I have no idea. Of course it's going down. Right. Poof, there you go. No idea what it was doing down there.
Want to help me with this?
5 policemen in Maynard. Killed her. Is she sabotaging me? Trying to direct my attention to other things? And here we do need meat. More meat and more power. Yeah. Power-wise, this might be a problem. So I will need yet another digger. And then also another power factory somewhere here. And then we have everything ready for that next kerosene factory as well that I would like to have here. Perfect. And with that, actually we do need another
Alert.
kerosene
Enemy attack on one of your buildings.
factory here together with the oil. There you go. Alright, here,
Alert.
the fisheries.
Enemy attack on one of your buildings.
We expected at some point. Pulling materials over and get my freighter back to safe havens.
Warning. Vehicle under attack.
Not that many burgers right now. Let's get my warships over and scare them away,
Warning.
which is too late now anyway.
Under attack.
Down once more. How's it looking, Keto?
Vigilation is
Civil
not enough.
defense,
Vigilation
perfect.
is my coin.
You're quite the new.
Let's activate that once more.
Aren't you?
So
You
my
will never win a war that way.
buildings will be safe now for a while, and we finally have some stable fish income again. Once more. Alright, by now we also produced the heavy weapons, and we already have 8 tons in. Perfect. And also the gourmet food, the luxury food is, yeah, recovering a bit. We have some in stock. Burgers, however, is down, and I have a feeling why. It's the meat and also the electricity problem
Ready
we
or
have
not,
there.
the Barracuda's gonna start hunting you again.
And Hector also will no longer spare
There's
my
nothing
ships.
Ah,
We
fresh
could go
meat.
with another one here. We could also request peace for 30,000. Let's try it with 10,000.
Your grace
That
period.
was to
I
be
talked the
expected.
rest of the Barracuda.
And with that, we have once again peace with the pirate, at least for another hour, right? Civil defense, another hour with Keto, and with Thor, 33 minutes once more. So this gives me plenty of time now to really stabilize my economy once more. We can have another warehouse up here. The problem will be that my trade ships probably are not protected.
Don't you
Get out.
Civil defense. No ceasefire for the moment. No? That's of course a problem, of course, to get that over. I mean, we can still survive without it, right, for a while.
Building under enemy
It's
attack.
not super important to have the champagne in right now.
Alert. Enemy attack.
Yeah,
on
it's
one of your
just
buildings.
brutal, really. I cannot focus on anything because Thor is so strong at this point now. To look at the amount of ships that he's got in the area. Build me also a few more commander ships again. And back in here.
Here's a chance for you to show what you
No.
got. So you're gonna
And I need to get that meat in. So this is my main area there. Electricity is fine again. Yeah, we're also pretty low on the eco balance, so I might need to... Is it possible? This should be possible. So 60 electricity, that's pretty steep, right? But we can actually do something with it. I don't know. Let's continue with some meat production. That's actually the more pressing issue right now.
Vehicle completed.
That would be then over here. One like this. Alright, then we can here for another one. Here. Then we can have 2 more here. Let's actually have 1 more for now. There you go. And then down as well. And let's just hope that this actually solves a few problems. Alright, is the kerosene in now too? The 17 heavy weapons we have. And 50 tons of kerosene already, so this is pretty steep. We need explosives and we will need some uranium then as well, right? So, do we have uranium in stock? No, we don't.
Registering new vehicle.
We are consuming all the uranium right now coming out of these mines. Out of 3 mines. That's not ideal. Right. 1, 2, 3. Down here there's really no mining deposit. That is super bad, unfortunately. I left this one for the coal. Let's get rid of that and build me a uranium mine. We're going to need it. And we're going to use the...
Declaration of war between neighbors registered.
That's fine for me. Let's get me some more oil coal rotary excavators. Yeah. They just consume a lot of space, but that's all I can do right now, really. Here we do have it still. There you go. We need to compensate for the loss of the mine.
Vehicle completed.
Nothing else, no. That's not great, right? So I hope that we actually have some uranium surplus now. Otherwise we'll need to switch around that quite often. And we also don't have uranium up here, so this is another problem then for me. For now it should be fine. Let's wait for some uranium to pile up. Also, let's build us another hospital. Somewhere over here. Those people get treated. And with that, how's my luxury meals looking? Yeah, they're okay now, right? So we do get at least that happiness boost. The burgers, I'm still waiting a bit now. And then we continue onwards now. We have everything ready for the launch missile pad. Stay tuned!